So now we're factoring a really complicated difference of squares, and you can see it really is a difference of squares. If you blip out the distracting details there, it's something squared minus something else squared. So yeah, it's a difference of squares, and yeah, our usual drill is going to work. Two sets of brackets. I'm making them enormous because yes, there's a lot to write in here. One of them gets a plus, the other gets a minus. And in the first spaces, we have to get the square root of 36 x plus 5 all squared. For 36, we would have had to have 6 times 6. For x plus 5 squared, we'd have to have an x plus 5 here and an x plus 5 here. All right, so that's the left-hand chunk. Now, for the right-hand chunk, 49x minus 8 all squared. The 49 would have come from 7 times 7. And the x minus 8 squared comes from an x minus 8 right here, and an x minus 8 over here. Now, I've used a lot of bracketing in here that isn't strictly necessary just because I think it makes it read nicer. But these brackets are not, actually, I was going to say these brackets are not essential, but in this case they are, because the 6 has to distribute through here. Without the bracketing, that would just look like 6x plus 5, and that would not be quite what we want. This really should be 6x plus 30, and from this next set we get 7x minus, don't say 8, 56. So, in the other examples, most of these brackets have been unnecessary, and that's what I was about to say just now, but in this case they really do matter because there's distribution happening all over the place. In the second set, we have 6 times x, 6 times 5, negative 7 times x, and negative 7 times negative 8. So, a little hairy, but that's okay. We're making progress. So now when we collect terms, 6x plus 7x, 30 minus 56, and here 6x minus 7x, and 30 plus 56. This is a passable answer. There are a couple of things that we could do to improve it, that I would do to improve it. First, 13 and 26 are both multiples of 13, so we could factor a 13 out of that piece. That would leave us with x minus 2, definite improvement. Second, this section, this binomial, has a negative leading coefficient, which some people don't mind these all that much. They bother me. If I get one of these, I would prefer to factor out a negative 1, and that produces negative x divided by negative 1 is x. 86 divided by negative 1 makes minus 86. And last thing we can do to improve this, we'll combine our constants. We have 13 here and negative 1 here, so we can write this as negative 13 x minus 2 x minus 86. All done.